Ta-da! Your favorite girl is back again with another live situationship episode. If this is your very first video of me, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Naya. Good to have you here. And today we'll be talking about domestic violence, and that covers all forms of abuse in marriages and relationships. Did you know that the least person you would want to advise is a woman in love, especially if she didn't ask? Now you know. While you're watching, why don't you click on that subscribe button below, leave a thumbs up on this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Like we said earlier, the least person you want to advise is a woman in love, especially if she didn't ask. Why do I say so? Because the ones who took their two left legs to go and seek for counsel didn't follow what they were told, no matter how wise who they spoke to was, because there is something in their minds that just doesn't want them to do the right thing. How much more the one who didn't ask for the opinion? Think about it. And every day, this logic proves itself to be very true. I was scrolling through the streets of Instagram about a week ago, and I came across a post of a girl crying for help. Let's watch this video and see what it has in it.
Guys, we always the last time he beat my sister, we went to what is it called? Woman rights in Aba, and he used money to cover everything. Like, he has money to cover case. When we went to the woman rights in Aba, he used money to cover everything, even the police in Aba. Guys, we need you people's help. This is coming too much. He always do this because he thinks that we have nothing, we can't do anything, because we are only girls in my family. Nobody can talk to him. Guys, we need your help. Everybody, we need your help. This is a mother of 5. She's 11 years. 11 years in marriage, no peace. Guys, please, we need these people's help. We need to see my sister, see her face. See my sister, see his face. Guys, we need you people's help. We went to Aba Woman Rights, and he used money to cover the woman rights. He used money to pay up the issue. We went to police in Aba. He also used money to pay up mother of child, 5 children. Guys, please, this man always beats her and said that my family cannot do anything to him. He always bragged that my family cannot do anything, without knowing that Nigerians can do something to him. Guys, please, we need you people's help. Guys, we need you people's help. Guys, please, we need you people's help. This is the mother of 5. Mother of 5. See how she was beaten. She was beaten to death. Guys, please, we need you people's help. We need you people's help. Guys, please.
Yeah, a very touching cry for help. But in that video, do you know who needs help? It is the victim's sister who needs help, not the victim. That was the very first thing that came to my mind when I watched the video. The woman is so uninterested. It is the sister who is interested in getting any form of help. The victim doesn't look like. Until that woman picks up a phone herself and begins to talk. She may not be ready. Indeed, the woman looks like she could use some help, but not the kind of help that the sister is offering. That woman looks like someone who needs, talk to my husband so that he will stop beating me. Talk to my husband so that he can become responsible and begin to love me better. All the help that she needs must revolve around her husband. She doesn't need no police to arrest her husband. She doesn't need no human rights to intervene into nothing, because to her, nothing is happening. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Her husband just needs a little bit of advice, and everything will be fine. And like the sister said, the man has money to be paying to cover up the case and all that. I won't even be surprised if the woman is involved in bringing the money that is being used to cover these cases, because she looks like someone whom the family is pushing to make a case, and she's uninterested in doing that. And maybe if they succeed in pushing her there, she's not going to give her testimony. So, in trying to please her family, she's just coming out to act like, no, I don't like this. And at the back, she's also siding the man. While I was yet processing that, in fact, when I saw that video, I said I was going to talk about it. Guess what? 2 days later, I saw an update where the woman said, leave her husband alone. And I was wondering, this woman didn't need no help. And voila, there we were. Now, this was reported by this very popular blog, and it says, update on the woman that was brutalized by her husband, and the sister cried to social media for help. Activist Harrison swung into action and arrested the husband. But the wife has been fighting tooth and nail that her husband should be released. Activist Harrison has withdrawn the case and removed his hands and legs. And now the Harrison responded to this post and said, her actions won't stop us from responding to other women. Imagine people mocking us to stop handling husband and wife issues. We have left her with her husband. Going through some other comments, I was a little bit shocked. Someone said, some people go blame the woman, but just pray not to be in her shoes because whatever happens, she's considering her children. It might be easy for you to say leave because you are not the one with 5 children. Which man won't marry after 5? Just pray for her. If you want to support her, do so. Don't blame the innocent woman. And I'm asking, are we talking about marriage again? The one she's in has not even worked. You are talking about which man won't marry after 5. Is your only identity hidden in marriage? So she can't do any other thing with her life, even with 5 children. She can't find any other form of purpose or value in her life apart from this man that wants to kill her. Didn't we learn anything from the case of Osinachi? Didn't we learn anything from the case of IVD and Bimbo? We were not taught nothing. We didn't learn that it is better to be alive and not be married. It is better to run away from that situationship. You didn't learn that. You're still talking about who won't marry after 5. These are the kind of people that find themselves in this situation because the only identity you have in life is marriage. She rather dies than to leave the marriage. Please, please, please. Some people should just go and buy sense if they don't have it naturally. Someone else says people don't understand it's very hard to leave an abusive partner. People think it's a joke. It's easier to die, I see. And a thinking person said, when I saw the video and the sister was the only one screaming for help, I was 100% sure she no need help. Her body language was clear. Same thing that I picked. The comment that caught my attention said that she wanted people to donate money for her, as we've been doing lately on social media. And it wasn't to arrest the loving husband. And I thought about it. That may have been what she wanted. Because there's been a recent trend on social media now. Someone comes out with a story, puts it on a blog. Oh, this is so touching. Post an account number. People begin to send money. And I'm like, is that what this woman wanted? That may have been the only reason why she allowed herself to be filmed. Because she thought people were going to rally around her in pity and begin to send money. But she wasn't ready to go. Because the activists brought the help. Not, oh, go and meet police. He went there, I guess, to do the things. And she wasn't interested. Now, this is something I've said before to friends in discussions, and I'll say it again. A victim of domestic violence does not need money, does not need advice, does not need to relocate, does not need a new home. That's not what the person needs. What they actually need is for them to be made to understand the implications of their actions and inactions, how it affects them personally, how it affects their children, how it affects their family and their loved ones who are pained by what they are going through. A popular adage or whatever says that it is not the person who died that is in pain, but the people they left behind. So imagine the loved ones and the family of this woman looking at her from afar, you can see so much pain in the sister, but she's just indifferent. And they also need to be made to understand the potentials that they carry, the possibilities, and the things that they can do with themselves, with their lives, outside of that their current situation. When they have understood these things, they will by themselves decide to leave. You will not be the one to tell them to leave. They will decide by themselves. And until that realization hits them, they are not ready. They are not ready to leave. Anything you're doing for them is just a waste of time, it's a waste of resources, and it's a waste of the investment of your emotions into that situation. I will be more willing to help a victim of domestic violence who has escaped from that home and who is seeking for help and support from hiding than to help one who is maybe crying for help but is still in that house with the abuser. Like, how do you prioritize? You want your children to go to school over you dying. If you ask those children that you claim to be doing what you're doing for, those children will tell you, be alive, let me not go to school for 5 years. But just be alive. So when women say that they are prioritizing their children by staying in a place that puts their life in danger, by remaining in relationships that even puts the mental health and the growth of that child in jeopardy, because you're beginning to raise children who have kind of a distorted mindset. These are the kind of things you're already growing up with. What kind of a child are you raising in such a place? So when they claim to be staying for their children, I think that's just an excuse. Thank you for staying to the very end of this video. I hope that you have learned something that can be useful to you or to somebody that you know. Why don't you click the subscribe button below, leave a thumbs up on this video, and leave your thoughts and suggestions on this topic in the comments. It's a very sensitive one and I would like to know what you think. See you in my very next video and bye-bye.